Hey guys, we have a pretty cool project we're going to be working on today. We're switching out our old Currie Antirock arms with brand new forged Rockjock Antirock arms. I think they look really good. They're pretty cool. It's a pretty easy installation, direct plug and play. All right, before we get started, as always, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Click the notification bell so you get updates about all my new content. And as always, feel free to subscribe. All right, let's do it. All right, so the first thing we need to do is remove our existing anti-rock arms on all four corners. Okay, and then we'll just use our jack to lift the axle just a little bit to get it level so we can easily slip that bolt out. All right, and then we'll just wiggle our other arm a little bit to do the same. Alright. And the arm should pull right off. Okay. Okay, so the back arms are kind of in a little bit of a precarious spot because you can slide them off if you can turn them all the way down, but it's this back bolt that catches on the back of the tub right here that stops you from being able to do that. So you have to take both of these bolts out first, and then you can turn the arms down, and then they'll slide right off. Okay, so this might need just a small amount of persuasion with a mallet. Okay, so the mallet knocked it loose a little bit. Now it looks like if I just jiggle it ever so lightly. Oh, perfect. Okay, so this one is coming off, but it looks like it's just a hair too close to the body, so we're gonna... I already broke these loose. Loosen the bracket up just a hair. And I think, there we go. Now it'll be able to clear. Whew. All right, perfect. All right, let's get those new arms on. So real quick, I just wanted to take a minute to basically compare the new Rockjock Antirock Swaybar arms to the old steel Currie Enterprise Antirock Swaybar arms. So I think the biggest notable difference is that you can see the new arms are about a ½ inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch shorter. And then as far as the new hardware goes, these bolts appear to be the same, but the big difference is these new aluminum end washers with the Allen bolt. You can see they're also just a little bit shorter. I think they'll give it a really nice look on the end of these arms. All right, so reinstalling these new arms overall is pretty easy. You just have to line up the splines. Okay. And then we'll put on our new end hardware. All right, We won't tighten everything completely down yet. And then okay, and then we'll go put on our other side. And then once we get the other arm on, we'll tighten everything down. We'll get our Swaybar links back on, and then we'll finish up. All right, so let's make sure that these arms are parallel to one another. The splines are matched on the end, so there's kind of only so many ways these arms will go on, so it's pretty easy to get them level. Okay. All right. The first side is usually the easy side, and then it's the other one that takes a little bit of manipulation. All right, get that started. You can see that our links just don't quite want to line up, so what we can do is use our jack to give us a little bit of a helping hand, and there we go. Okay, so same as the front, I just want to do a quick comparison of these new rear arms against the old arms. You can see they just look a lot stouter. And of course these are forged, and I believe these are just stamped out of steel or cut from like plate steel or something. And just really nice new finish. I think they'll look really good on the Jeep, matching the front. And then of course the new hardware is just a lot nicer looking, a lot more attractive. It'll look better on the ends. See, the new bolts are just a little bit shorter. Okay, let's get them put on. Okay, so I had hoped that the new arms would slide right on like the old ones slid off, but you can see they're just a hair larger, so they won't quite go. But that's not really a big deal. All we have to do is simply take this bolt off on each side. I already have this one loosened, and then when I loosen the other side, we'll just lean this forward a little bit or lay it down a bit this way, and the arm should slide right on. All right, so I don't know if you can tell or not by this hole, but I undid the bolt on the other side, and it moved this forward just enough that I think, oh yes, perfect. And we're on. We'll just put our new hardware on. And then if these are anything like the other arms, we're gonna have to get the other side on, then tilt it up a little bit to get the bolt in, because the body right here just won't let it clear. Okay, and then this one's forward just a hair also. And let me see, yep, lines up perfectly. And then looks like they line up perfect. I don't know how well you can tell in the video, but they're perfectly aligned. Like the front, the splines are matched on each side and the arms are identical, so there's only one way they can go on. In a moment, I'm gonna turn these arms back up. We'll get these bolts back in, and then we'll get this hardware in place properly. We'll reconnect our heims, and then we'll be done. All right, so then we can put our bolt in place. Oh, perfect. That guy, okay, that guy up there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so same as the front, this first end link is usually pretty easy to put on. All right. Okay. Let's get the other one lined up and then we'll tighten these down. All right, and this one might take just a little bit of persuasion. Oh, okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. It's a little tight back here. Times like these, ratcheting box wrench really come in handy. I think we'll have a little bit better luck with this side. A little better clearance. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, so the new Antirock is in. I was trying to find a good spot to flex it out, but there's not many options to me locally. You can see the arms look really good. I'm really pleased. I got the back flexed out just a little bit, but yeah, overall, I'm super pleased with them. I think they look really good. Compared to the old arms, they're really nice. All right, as always, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you click the notification bell so you get updates about all my new content. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. All right, you guys take it easy.